Okay. And here we go. All right. Hey guys. The camera's stuck. It's a bit of a day today. So we're gonna get started with our workout. My music I couldn't get working. So if you wanna listen to music, it's gonna be best to do your own. But other than that, we'll start with our warm-ups. We'll start with good old foam rolling first. So if you have your foam rollers, go ahead and grab it out. But we're gonna start with the quads first. So we're gonna go down, belly down, laying perpendicular, starting on the quad near the knee, rolling down and back. If you are feeling like this is a lot, what you can do, take your free leg, put it down on the ground. If you want a little more pressure, you can go ahead and cross your feet. As you go along, take note of which parts are particularly tight. If you haven't done this very often, it might be the entire thing. For me right now, I'm feeling it right about here. What we're going to do next is we're going to flex and extend the leg. So bend the knee and straighten the leg back out. All right, we'll do this a couple times here. One more. Good. Go ahead and try to find the next spot that you feel, or if it's the same spot for you, that's totally fine. Just stay there, and we'll do this on the new or same spot. 2, 3, 4. We'll do 5 repetitions for now. Go ahead and roll through, and try to find one more spot that you feel, and we'll get that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Next, go ahead and go to the side of the leg. You're gonna roll through back and forth. Again, if this is a lot of pressure, use this top leg against the ground, kind of push back or push away from the roller. Rolling back and forth as needed, right? Once you feel a good spot, go ahead and flex the knee and extend. Flex the knee and extend. 3 more. 1 and 2. 1 more. 3. Good. Gonna roll on through. Looking for 2 more spots. Find 1 more spot here. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Roll on through. Try to find 1 more spot. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. We'll switch legs. Go ahead and roll back and forth. Just go through the length of the muscle for now. Taking note of the spots that are tender. Using your free leg if you need to push against the ground. All right, once you take note of the spot, go ahead and we'll do our first flexion and extension. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Keep rolling through. Once you find a good spot, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 more, and 5. Good. Roll on through. We'll get 1 more spot. All right, about here is good for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, and last one, 5. Good. Go ahead and go to the side of the leg now. An interesting thing about this one, depending on who you talk to, some people say not to go directly on the IT band. Some people say it's fine. If you don't want to go directly on that IT band, because it's actually extended, they're supposed to be pretty taut. You can lean forward a little bit or rotate your body forward, so you're kind of more at a 45-degree angle. So you can be more on the muscle, less on the tendon. But some people will say it doesn't really matter too much. So depending on who you talk to. Anyways, let's do our repetitions here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Find one more spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. We're gonna roll on through. We'll find one more. Right about here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. All right, we're gonna switch to the glutes. So you're gonna sit on your roller, cross your foot to one side, back up a little bit, so I'm not falling off the camera. Cross your foot, lean so that you're on the muscle and not the bone, rolling. You can't really get too much of a flexion and extension for this variation. We'll keep this one simple for now. Just rolling on through. This is probably one of my favorite ones. If you have a lot of back pain, this can help a lot. The previous one is good for a lot of knee pain that you may feel. Again, as I mentioned last week, if you feel, go and switch sides, by the way. If you feel any pain during your exercises and warm-ups or and workouts, you can stop in between sets and continue as we go along. All right. Going on through here. And good. All right, so the last two that we're gonna do the calves and the hamstrings. For the calves, I'm gonna opt to use my hypervolt. This one works a little bit better for me. The foam roller doesn't really do the calves for me very well, but I'll demonstrate very quickly. So we'll set up here. There are some people who feel a significant amount of stretch when they do this one, but some people do not. I'm one of the ones that do not. You can cross your feet, keep your hands by your hips, and rotate. Keep your hands by your hips. You don't want them out here because now it's going to be hard to kind of roll on through. Keep your hands near your hips, cross your feet, and you'll have a better time engaging the full muscle. All right. So if you have a percussion type tool, this one again is the Hypervolt Plus. Very nice. Some of the ones you'll find are going to be very loud. The nice thing about this brand, although it is pretty pricey, this one close to $500 after tax, but none of my neighbors have complained about it so far. So just keep on rolling through. I went running the other day, so my calves are very, very tight. I need to elongate the muscle a little bit. Maybe one of these days I'll do more of a stretching-based workout. But for now, we're going to do a hip training today. That's why I have fun. Go switch sides. Good. And if you are using the foam roller, what you can do is you can flex and extend the foot here. Flex and extend the foot as you feel different points throughout the muscle. For now, I'm going to opt to use this one just as it's more efficient for me, especially for today's workout. I want to be moving well. All right. I'm going to go back to the roller. We're going to do hamstrings, and then we'll move on to a couple more exercises. So start near the hip, just below the sit bone. You can cross your leg this way or push it against the ground. We're going to roll back and forward. You may feel a different type of sensation. I feel like it tends to be a little bit more subtle, so I suggest going slower with your rolls here so you can feel where the points of contention are. Good. And switch sides. Just rolling on through. There's not a bad time to foam roll. You can do it before your workout as a part of your warm-up. That's probably one of my favorite things to do. You can do it in the middle of your workout, like I mentioned before. If you're feeling any type of pain, where you shouldn't be feeling pain, such as a joint or near a joint. So those can be some troubled areas. Or after your workout as a part of recovery. Or maybe you're taking a light day for your workouts, and you can do that as a recovery day as well. Okay, so I'm gonna go get the timer set, and I'm gonna explain a couple of the exercises. So we'll do the same format as we did last time. Okay, so we're gonna do 5 exercises, 1 minute each. First one's gonna be the lunge. So for the lunge, you wanna make sure that your legs are 90 degrees here. You're on your toes. Common mistake I see here is with the front leg, the heel coming up. Make sure that heel stays down on the ground. I call it the wiggle test. You should be able to wiggle your toes on that front foot, okay? Keep your body upright. Second one, we're gonna keep it pretty simple, just regular squats, coming down and back up, down and back up, okay? If you wanna add in a jump or anything, you can, but we're going to stay away from that for today. Third exercise, we're gonna be doing side lunges. So we're gonna step out, the leg that you stepped out with, you're gonna bend that knee, come back up, step out, and bend that knee. You might notice a pattern here for the squats and the lunges, and here even the side lunge, I'll change sides for you. As we go through, I want that heel to stay on the ground. I don't want my heel to come off the ground. Do not allow your knee to come too far forward. It should stay above your ankle. All right. From there, we're going to be doing, I can't read my handwriting, side leg raises. So we're going to do each one twice. This one twice, you're going to do out to the side here. This will test your balance, and it'll get your gluteus medius, and out to the side here. So we're going for as many reps as possible within each minute. All right. So first, starting with the lunges. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, and we're going. So step forward and making sure we are driving through the heel. I'll change angles for you again. Step, make sure you can wiggle those toes. If for whatever reason you have bad knees in general, the foam rolling wasn't enough, you do not need to go down all the way. Just go down as low as you can that your body will allow. Oh, I want to set my workout. Bam. We have 30 more seconds. We're moving and we're grooving. Last time I burned about 700 calories. So let's see where we get today. Switch. If you feel that you cannot keep your heel down, you can step back. You can step back here. Notice my hands are helping me stay balanced. I prefer going forward here. Personal preference. And good. We'll shake that out. Tighten the pants today. I want to wear my gi pants because I really miss doing Jiu Jitsu. So any excuse to wear my gi, I'll take it. Cool. Squats. Down and up. Down and up. Couple of tips here as you're doing these. Always make sure your knees are pointing in the same direction as your toes. If you do want to go a little bit lower, as I say, butt to grass. I don't know who's watching. If you have any kids, so I'll keep it PG. You can point your feet out just as long as your knees are coming out too, and allow yourself to go down. Make sure you're not rounding your back on the way down. Keep your back nice and straight as well. All right. You can touch the ground. Make sure you're not coming here. You should be able to see the screen the entire time. And we are almost there. 10 seconds. We're moving. A few more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and time. Good. Going to our side lunges. Whew. Shake it out. Here we go. 2, 1, and begin. So if you're just joining us, we are doing a circuit of 5 sets, 5 exercises, 1 minute each. I couldn't get the music working today, so you can use your own. I am listening to the silence, which is kind of nice actually. On side to side. Driving through the heel. Keeping your chest up. Using your hands to help balance. Do not allow your knee to go forward. Try to push the hips back. I'll change angles for you guys. Here. I want to be coming forward this way. Drive those hips down. A few more seconds. Almost there. 5. How many more can you get? 3, 2, 1, and time. Whew, good. Shake it off. And all of these too, if you have weights at home, you can add in weights holding a dumbbell off to your side, in front of you, or light ones you can go above your head. Leg kicks off to the side. If you need help balance, you can use a chair or whatever you can. This one seems pretty simple, but as you go through with repetitions, you should feel it near or in your glutes. 3 major muscles in the glutes. We have the gluteus maximus, that's everybody's favorite, gluteus medius, and the gluteus minimus, which is a deep tissue. Whew. Finding that balance. Oh, try to stay balanced the entire time if you can. I'm hitting that challenging point. If you feel the burn, keep going. Whoop. Almost there. Ah, I had to touch the ground for balance. Almost there. Keep on going, and time. Good, shake it out, shake it out. You may feel on the leg that you're bouncing on, you might feel pretty close to the knee. So those are our stabilizer muscles. It's a collection of muscles that work together to help keep your knee stable. So we're going to the other side. Make sure you're not doing the same side twice. Otherwise, after the workout, you might be walking in circles. You might be doing that already on your own, staying in place for so long. Whew. Some of you have your watches. Post below later after the workout how many calories you burned today. That'll be fun to know if you're on YouTube. We're going. Try to find that balance. Challenge yourself. If you need to, you can focus on holding onto a chair or whatever you need as you go through. I'm feeling it in that leg on the ground. We're going. If you do Jiu Jitsu or martial arts or anything in general, balancing exercises are very essential, very important. So these are good to work in for just about anybody. A few more seconds, 2, 1, and time. Good. Shake it off, go and grab some water. I'm gonna pause the timer here. And as you guys are grabbing water, I'm gonna go over the next set of exercises. So the next one, we're actually gonna do again towards the end. So this is more of a cardio set. These are very simple exercises. First one we're gonna do, they are jumping jacks. So jump out and in. So as you bring your feet out, your arms will go above your head and you bring them back down. Sometimes what I see is when people jump out, their arms don't go out all the way, they just come to here. So you kind of see like the starfish type deal. I'm gonna bring the arms all the way up and all the way down. Another thing about this one, sometimes I see people get them backwards, so as the arms are up, so I kind of see this type of deal. It's not the worst thing, but we always want to practice good form. All right, second thing that we're gonna do mountain jumps, but off to the side. So mountain jumps, if you're familiar with the mountain climber, we do one knee in at the same at a time. So mountain jumps, what we're gonna do, we're gonna jump forward and jump back. If that's gonna be too difficult for you at this moment, that's fine. Stick with the mountain climbers, but mountain jumpers, feet out, jump in. Feet out, jump in. We're gonna add one more element to this one. We're gonna go off to the side as well. So I'm sitting up here, out, middle, out, middle, and out. A few points to look at here. Keep your hips as low as possible. And when you jump out, try to come back to a push-up position. A push-up position here. Right? I don't want to try to come up to here. My hips too high. So we want to hold that push-up position. So that's number 2. We're going to do Superman tees. Superman tees. So these are good. So if you have no equipment at home, one challenge you're going to run into is hitting back exercises, right? You can do all these push-ups and sit-ups. If you have a pull-up bar, that's a good way to do it too. But if you have absolutely nothing, this is a challenge you're going to run into. So this is a good one to do for shoulder stability and back exercises. So we're going to go into a prone position on our stomachs. You're going to bring your chest off the ground and you're going to bring your arms back. So it's kind of like flying in the air like a bird. And it might look a little silly, but I mean, you're at home, who cares? No one's going to see. A couple of things about this one. Make sure your shoulders aren't coming up here. We're going to bring our shoulders together and down. So shoulder blades pinching and shoulder blades down into your back pocket. All right. Next one we're going to do a hand side plank. All right. So we're going to go hand on the ground and we're going to be here, right? If you have wrist problems or what have you, you can come down to your elbow. If you want to add even more of a challenge, bring your foot off the ground here as well. All right. Then the last one, we're going to switch to the other side. So we have, I'm like dyslexic. We got jumping jacks. I switched it up. We're going to go jumping jacks. Need an elbow. I'm so sorry. Ski hops, feet together, jumping side to side, and make sure you hit a rotation. I explained the third exercise that I wanted to do, but we're doing this one here. We're going to do split jacks. So feet are going to come out and arms in and out. And the last one, push kicks. Right, so we're going to bring our knee up, kick, and back down. Switch sides, knee up, kick, and back down. So 5 here that we're going to do. So you saw what we're going to do after this. So currently we have jumping jacks. You need an elbow. Keep your elbows out. Don't let your elbows come in. Ski hops, jumping side to side. And notice I'm turning the hips. Split jacks. So change angles. Hop. Arms together, arms out. Arms together, arms out. And then push kicks. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, there's a whole technique to that, but today we're just trying to move. Got the timer for 1 minute. Ready, set, and go ahead. So jumping jacks first, nice and easy. We'll actually come back to this set at the end. Make sure we're moving. Try to go all the way above your head with your hands. As your feet come out, your arms go above your head. Right? If you start to feel problems as you do this, what you can move to instead, step out, step out, step out, step out. So we're gonna go right to here today. I might switch later if needed, depending on how my calves are doing. Almost there, we got about 20 seconds. Keep on moving. If you can, try to challenge yourself to finish the full set without stopping. We got 10 more seconds. Whew. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, and time. 15 seconds. We're gonna go elbow to knee. So I like to put my fingers behind my ears so I'm not pulling down on my neck. Bring your knee up, elbow to your opposite knee. Here we go, 2, 1, and go. 1, 2, 1, 2. So what I have in mind for this set, a bit more cardio based, trying to get the heart rate up with these simple exercises. 1 and 2. Make sure your elbows don't drop in. Keep your elbows out. Whew. We're moving. I like this one a lot too. You'll find that finding exercises that involve some type of twisting motion aren't too common in most people's exercise routines. The most common exercises you'll see moving forward only, that forward plane. Less common than that, moving in a side plane, like our side lunges that we did today. And even harder to find are those twisting exercises and time. So try not to neglect those movements in your own workouts. All right, so now we're gonna go to ski hops next, feet together. Make sure you're getting that twisting motion. And begin, so 1 and 2. We're gonna go quick with these ones. Use your hands to kind of help counterbalance as needed. Your feet or your toes are always pointing towards that line. If for whatever reason you're feeling any problems here, you can step as you need to. Otherwise, we're gonna keep on going. I'm more of a snowboarder myself. Never really gone skiing, but actually I haven't got to the snow in a while. Maybe I'll go once. No, it's almost summer. What am I talking about? Almost there. 12 seconds. We're moving. 5 seconds. Bring it all the way to the end. And time. Next one we got split jacks. So almost like a split lunge, switching here, arm out, and go. Again, shoulders down and back. Don't let it come up here. These will be good for when you see your friends. You can run to them and give them a big hug. Keep the shoulders down and back. If you're having problems with your calves or your ankles, knees, step forward, step forward, step forward. But we're gonna keep it dynamic on these ones. Whew. You got 22 seconds. Try to finish it all the way through. What I like about these types of workouts too is no matter your fitness level, whether you're a beginner or you're more advanced, you can challenge your own self with your own pace. And time. We got one more here. You got our push kicks as best as you can. Knee up, kick out. Right, Yanette teaches a lot of her punches and kicks. I'm not gonna go into that. She have that for her. The knee up and kick. Switch, knee up and kick. I'm focused on just getting us to move. Knee up, kick out, and back. Knee up, kick out. Bam. If you want to challenge more of your balance with these ones, you can slow it down. Kick out and back. That was a terrible example. Kick out and back. Right? But do more cardio. Go quicker. Bam. Bam. Almost there. 10 seconds. Try to finish it all the way through. 3, 2, 1, and time. Good. Okay, so I'll go through these ones quickly. Grab some water if you need it. I already talked about these ones, but just to kind of reiterate. All right, we're gonna do T push-ups. T push-ups. So I'll change a couple of angles for you. Hands won't shoulder width apart. Squeeze your core, your glutes, and your quads to keep your body straight. As you hit a push-up, you're gonna reach up towards the ceiling and back down. Push up, reach up towards the ceiling and back down. These are excellent if you have the dumbbells as well. These are one of my favorites. So you're gonna go down, back up, and reach towards the ceiling. If you want to challenge your balance, feet closer together. If you are having a hard time with that, keep your feet a bit wider. All right, so then we go to side mountain jumps. We talked about these. Push-up position. We're gonna go out, in, and out. If that's gonna be hard for you, that's okay. Stick to those mountain climbers here. All right. Then we go to the Superman T. As I talked about, hitting your back exercises will be difficult at home if you don't have any weights. So you can use these. These are also good for shoulder problems. I'm going to center myself here. So shoulders down and back, arms out. Kind of like a Superman exercise, but also motion in the arms. So we got upper back, lower back, and shoulders with those. Then hand, side plank, one side, and then the other side. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna balance. You can go down to your elbow if you need to. Couple of tips here. Try to keep your body in a straight line. So just like the planks, the normal planks for the push-ups, core tight, glutes tight, and quads. So you wanna be out to here, right? If I have everything engaged, I will be nice and straight here with my position. So those are our 5 T push-ups, side mounting jumps, Superman T's, side plank, and side plank. 1 minute each. Here we go. And 3, 2, 1. Go ahead. So go down, back up, reach towards the ceiling, and back down. 1 and 2. See how many you can get in the full minute. You'll find that the first 10 seconds, you'll feel great for most exercises. And as you go along, of course, the fatigue will set in. That's your body going through different metabolic systems. The first 10 seconds, whether you're doing a race or combatives or what have you, right? It's going to go fairly quick for the first 10 seconds. After about 20 to 30 seconds, your body shifts gears and will demand more oxygen. So you can still push a pretty decent pace, but it's gonna be more labored. And right about here, you should feel a burn. We got 4 seconds left, and your body is working against lactic acid. So it's gonna require a lot more oxygen. You might notice I'm more out of breath. Thus proving what I was just talking about. Next one, side mountain jumps or mountain climbers. Ready, set, go. Outside, in, outside, in. If you need to, shake it off, come back in when you're ready. Try to hit that plank every time. I'm gonna change angles for you. Make sure I'm facing the mic. When you do these, also make sure you're not coming out to here. Keep your shoulders over your arms. And if you're feeling it, try to find a good pace that you can go without stopping as much as possible. You might notice that I am getting out of breath. So that tells me we must be done pretty soon. We're going. Keep pushing. And time. Oh, my shoulders are tired. All right, Superman T's. We're gonna go face down. And engage the lower back, legs off the ground, and bring your arms back. Oh, there we go. These look simple, but simple does not mean it's easy. Whew. If you feel the burn, embrace it. Keep on going. So the deltoid, there's 3 parts: the front, the side, and the back. Oftentimes, the back part of the deltoid is ignored and it's underdeveloped. So if you experience shoulder pain, this may help. This also gets a lot of the other muscles connected in the shoulder. I am too tired to explain them right now. Oh, if you want to look them up, you can. We have less than 10 seconds. Try to finish it. We're almost there. 1. Oh, and time. All right. Next, going to third round, side planks, hands or elbows. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and we're going. You can keep your hand up in the air. The top leg, if you want more of a challenge, you keep it off the ground. This is good enough for me today. Whew. Remember to keep the glutes engaged. Squeeze the core and flex the quads. Try to keep your shoulder above your wrist, right? We're feeling it. Oh boy, 30 more seconds. We can go. We got it, we got it. Keep on pushing. Remember to breathe. We got it. Almost there. Keep on fighting. We got it. Less than 10 seconds. You can do anything for 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Time. Good. Other side. 10 seconds. Here we go. Get into the zone. Give your body the oxygen that it needs. Get set. Whoops, almost lost my balance. I may switch to my elbow just because my wrist has been giving me some issues lately. Not entirely sure what's going on. Could be all the video games that I'm playing, honestly. All the free time that I have now. Remember to breathe, engage the core, glutes, and quads. We got it. 30 seconds. I'm gonna try to go for it on my arm. You can see me shaking. Keep pushing through, keep pushing through. Keep fighting. We got it. Almost there. 10 seconds, you can do anything for 10 seconds. Come on. Keep on holding. And if you're joining us, what's up? The music is not working for me today. And time. Woo. Nice job. All right. Grab some water. I'll explain the next few exercises. But as I was saying, I couldn't get the music working, so hopefully you have your own music to listen to right now. Whew. Next set we're gonna do, I'm gonna be more involved with the core. Sorry about that. Gotta stay hydrated. So we got bicycles first. And a lot of these are gonna be similar to what we did last time. We have some new ones as well. So bicycles, just like we did with the standing elbow to knee, I don't like to have my hands crossed behind my head this way. Fingers cupped and behind the ears. So that way you're not pulling on your neck. All right, so bicycles, I'll give you a couple different angles. Bring opposite knee to your opposite shoulder or elbow. If you are all the way flat, you might find some space at your lower back to help avoid that. You want to avoid that. You might feel lower back pain if you keep your back engaged this way. Keep your shoulders off the ground, your shoulder blades off the ground, head off the ground here. This will help engage the core as you do these exercises. All right, so first one is bicycles. Second one, we're gonna do triangles, but if you don't do Jiu Jitsu, that's totally fine. You can just do regular leg ups. So if you want to practice your Jiu Jitsu triangles, I'm gonna kick out, chamber your hips. Notice as I bring my knees in, my hips chamber, and I'm gonna come up through that triangle, right? Make sure you hit both sides, right? Switching angles so you can see. Out, up, triangle, bounce, up, triangle. But if you're not a jiu-jitsu guy or girl, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, that's number 2. Number 3, flutter kicks. So this one, even if you can't, even if you have your shoulders off the ground and you're feeling lower back pain, hands behind your hips to help support, and just flutter kicks this way, right? If you can, try to avoid the shoulders coming down. All right, number 4, we're gonna do bird dogs. So you're gonna be you're gonna go to a tabletop position. We're gonna do 1 minute one side, 1 minute other side. So arms straight, legs straight, bring them in to connect and reach. In to connect and reach. So we'll do one side for 1 minute and then other side for the minute. Make sure you keep that leg all the way back. We don't wanna go halfway with that, so all the way through. So we have 5 exercises: bicycles, triangles, or straight leg kick up. Flutter kicks, bird dogs one side, bird dogs the other side. All right, 1 minute on the clock. Ready, set, and begin. So fingers behind, elbows out. Oftentimes people hold their breath doing core exercises. Really try to focus on your breathing. Remember to inhale and exhale. Especially as you get to the end of the set. We're changing that metabolic system and your body is really going to require oxygen to function. So we're pumping it through. There's the burn. Summer is coming, so we want to get a nice strong core. We're going, and we're moving. Keep on going. I'm feeling that burn. Almost there, based on how the burn feels. Not good. I can see the clock. We're almost there. Keep on pushing through. Try to finish it. And time. Wow, nice job, guys. Triangles next. Okay, I'm gonna face the camera or the clock. So, out, in, it's up, triangle. 1. Good. Right, and if you're not a jiu-jitsu practitioner, feel free just to go with your leg up. And as you kick up, notice I'm going through with my shoulders and not my head on the ground. I don't want you guys to be feeling it in the neck because of the weight going to your head. You may feel your neck being tired by keeping your head off the ground the entire time. We're almost there. 20 seconds. You can even hold your head up if you need to focus more on the core. Less than 10 seconds. If you're out, make sure you're in to finish it. 5 seconds. How many more can you get? 3, 2, 1. Hands up. All right, switch it to bird dogs. We're gonna go into that tabletop position. Opposite leg and opposite arm. There we go. 2, 1, and begin. In and out. I want in and out. They don't DoorDash for whatever reason. So I wonder how they're doing. Although Five Guys are pretty nice. I should be talking about food. Reach in and out. Making sure you're getting full extension with your arm and your leg. Keeping your arm in line with your shoulder. Here we go. You got that halfway point. Feel that burn. We got it. Keep on going through. 15 seconds. Nice job. Keep on going. 5 seconds. Try to finish it. and time. Way to go. Last exercise on this set. Here we go. And 3, 2, 1, and begin. Elbow in, arm out. Trying to get that full extension. There is some elements of rotation, so this is a good exercise for that transverse plane or those twisting motions. Ooh, I cheated on that one a little bit, didn't get that full extension. Make sure you're not cheating yourself. There we go. And reach. And in, and reach. There we go. I think what also in and out is forgetting is the bacon. Why don't they have bacon? We're going. And move. And in. And out. We got it. We're gonna be that animal style. Come on. We got it. And reach. We have one more second and time. Nice job. Grab some water. All right, so we're gonna go into our last set for the day. If you're joining us just now, feel free to rewatch this recording and you'll be taken through the entire workout. So we've done all these before. Jumping jacks first, elbow to knee. Then we got ski hops, split jacks, and push kicks. All right, so one more time. Jumping jacks, elbow to knee, and ski hops. Imagine a line, I have one here physically, so make sure your feet are always pointing towards that line. And split jacks, we're gonna go crisscross with your legs, open and close with your arms. Last one on that, the push kick. Right, we're not gonna go too much into the form, knee up, kick out, back. Bam, and back. Just focusing on moving. All right, here we go. Last set for today, then we'll go into our stretches. 3, 2, 1, begin. Jumping jacks. We're gonna bring it home. Well, we're already home. You should be. I'm not, I'm here. I'll be home after this. If you're feeling any pain, remember we have those variations, out and in, alternating legs. Or if you get too tired for regular jumping jacks, you can switch. 30 seconds. Try to challenge yourself to finish it all the way through. Keep on moving. Nice and steady. Almost there, you guys. Our last set here. Less than 10. And 3, 2, 1, and time. Elbows to knees. Catch your breath, shake it out. Remember, behind your ears, not behind your head. Elbows out, so here we go. 3, 2, 1, and bam. Don't let your elbows come forward this way. If you get dizzy from moving your head, I could either close my eyes or look closer to the ground. Although if you close your eyes, just be careful where you're stepping. Halfway there. Try to bring those knees up past the hips. We're moving. 20 seconds. If you're out, make sure you're in. Let's finish it. 15 seconds. Come on. All the way through. Cross that finish line. 3, 2, 1, and time. Good. Shake it out. Ski hops next. Whew, catch your breath. Get ready, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. Try to go quick. Hopping side to side, getting that twisting motion in your hips. This is a good variation too, if you like to jump rope. All right, once you get the rhythm of a regular jump rope, then you can add some alternate motions. This is one of the good ones that you can do. 30 seconds. Keep it up. If you have downstairs neighbors, try to control your jumps, otherwise they're gonna come knocking on your door. Hopefully staying 6 feet away at the same time. 10 seconds. You got it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Shake it out. Next we got split jacks. I need to get a darker marker and maybe wear my contacts next time so I'm not squinting at my board. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. Arms in and out. Make sure shoulders are staying down and back. All the way open. We change angles for you. All the way open with the arms. You don't want to just be here. Trying to get that full range of motion. Ooh, my calves are feeling it. We got it, 30 seconds. Full range of motion. Make sure you're breathing. Your arms moving in coordination with your legs. 10 seconds. And 3, 2, 1, and time. Good. Shake it off. Whew. Push kicks. Last one. Almost to the end, you guys. Ready? And begin. Push, kick, switch. 1, 2, 3. Bam. Again, if you want to go over the form, Yannette teaches striking classes right now online. Maybe she'll talk to me about my form, about how bad or good it is. Not much of a striker. Always been more of a grappler. We got it. My goal right now for you, focusing on moving. We got it. This will be the last one. Then we're going to go to our stretches. Last little bit. Less than 10 seconds, try to finish it. 3, 2, 1, and time. All right. So we'll bring into some stretches now. Kind of cool ourselves down. Take feet about hip width apart. Go down, reach for your toes. Go and hang for just a little bit. Focus on breathing. Go and grab your elbows and just rock side to side. Go ahead and bring your body up, going spine by spine. Go into a wider stance. I'm gonna reach down to the ground. I'll hold it here for a few seconds. If you can, reach more behind you with your hands. We'll hold it here. Try to fill up your lungs. Breathing through your stomach and not your chest. Go and reach back a little bit farther if you can. Good. Reach over to your left. If you can't do the ground, like me, you want to grab your ankle or your shin. Reach a little bit farther. Deep breaths. Taking the time to reflect how you felt today. Note any aches or pains so that you can note to foam roll those areas. Reach to the other side. Reach for the ankle, foot, ground, whatever you can. Reach a little bit farther. Good. We're gonna go into a downward dog. So we first start into a tabletop position, toes on the ground, straighten the legs out, driving the heels down. Focus on deep breaths. Flexing the quad, keeping your knees straight. Deep breaths. Try to push down your heel towards the ground. Next, what we're gonna do, bend in the knees and bring your weight back towards your legs. Shoulders down and back. Deep breaths. Good. We're gonna go to a cobra pose. Drop your hips. I like to stay on the toes on this one. You can go flat on your feet. Whatever variation. I'm not a yoga instructor. Maybe I'll try someday. We're gonna go to a child's pose. Dropping your hips back, hands on the ground. Deep breaths. If you want, you can bring your hands together behind your head for a tricep stretch. Almost there, and we'll call it there. So that's all I have for you guys today. I recommend foam rolling. It really, really helps. If you haven't noticed, I'm a big fan of foam rolling. Other than that, nutrition is really important too. Make sure you get your protein, rehydrate. What else? Next week, I want to move away from the body weight exercises and going into more dumbbell exercises. So if you have dumbbells at home, perfect. Anything will do. We're going to use, I'm going to be using 25 pounds, but whatever you have will work fine. If you do not have any, then you have about a week to get a hold of some. So this will give us some more exercises that we can do. So foam roll, eat, get enough sleep, and rehydrate. All right, I'll see you guys next time.